Yo, what's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? My fucking chat's not working. What the hell? Here we go. I got my chat up now. We're lit. What up, King G? How you doing? We taking Zeke under 65.5 -170. Saquon. I probably wouldn't take that. Rice went over. Hey, I told you our Rice was a free square. Rice was so free. It was so obvious. I mean, I think I told everyone that. We hitting the banks this weekend. Yeah, my Ravens room last night need a golf slip today. There's no golf. Golf's over with. Golf is over with. Golf is over with. Yeah, Rice was free. I thought Zay would be too. McDuffie's just so good. Like, McDuffie's actually insane. Gold Zeke, not golf. Oh, I thought you just spelled golf wrong. Is golf over with? Yeah, golf doesn't come back till, like, December, January. It really doesn't really get started until January, like late January. Devontae Smith 5.0 receptions. Let's see. Let's see. Brown over yards. Let's see. My fault on the collab. Pacheco couldn't get that big run. Dude, I lost a slip because of Pacheco too, so it's fine. What are we cooking for tonight? I've posted one slip on my Twitter, and I'm about to show you guys it. And then I'll show you everything else. But let me find so someone said Devontae or AJ Brown yards, and someone said Smith 5.0 receptions. I like AJ Brown yards. Smith, if it was 4.5, I'd play. 5 just seems pretty sharp to me. Going to parties on Friday night, riding some Friday dudes. Yeah, exactly. Here's another slip that I played. I played Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown under. I did a little correlation there with Jake Elliott under, and then I took Josh Jacobs over attempts. Okay, so if you're on the TikTok, you probably can't. I can't show you my screen, but basically we're so good at NFL because Smith is 4.5 on underdog. Yeah, like I think that's fine. We did so good on NFL last year because we could take advantage of correlation. Where if Jalen Hurts throws for 300 yards, AJ Brown is going over his receiving yards line, and you can pair those together. And like it's a no-brainer, right? So if you're gonna put Jalen Hurts in your slip, you may as well put AJ Brown in there. Okay, so you paired Jalen Hurts with AJ Brown, and then in that same light, okay, if the Eagles are throwing for a lot, having a really good offense, you're gonna want to take someone on the Packers either over like a passing game supports or rushing game fades. So we're doing like a rushing game fade because, I mean, in this one, it's a rushing game support. So we're saying if Josh Jacobs rushes let's say he gets 20 attempts tonight, right? if Josh Jacobs gets 20 attempts tonight, it is going to be really hard for Jalen Hurts to throw the ball for 250 yards because Josh Jacobs is dominating the clock. He's just eating up all the time. Yeah, Mace, I love that square. Luke Haas, I don't even know how you say it. Mahomes went over and Kelsey didn't. Yeah, but Rashee Rice went for like 140, and Rice was like the stronger correlated pair. What up, Mailman Locks? How are you? Hey, didn't you sweep last night? I got picks for today. Ivy Labe said, yeah, I can't show you my screen on TikTok, but I really like doing the correlation on NFL for Prize Picks and Underdog. So any type of combo where you can take Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown overs or unders and pairing that with something is really smart. If I just had to take a square, like if you were just going to straight bet one thing, first of all, I like Eagles spread tonight. I think Eagles cover. But, yes, sir, good shit, Mailbox. I'd probably do something where the Eagles dominate the clock. So, like, Saquon over attempts or over yards and Packers fades. I feel like Jacobs and Love over rushing is free. I don't know. Maybe. So, for college football, I did... You know what? Y'all tell me. Name a game that you want a correlated slip from, and I'll make the slip. So you guys want to play something with Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter? You guys want to play something with the Texas game? We could do a GT stack. Notre Dame. Like, I imagine everyone's watching the Texas Michigan game, but I have posted something for that. The game tonight. Who plays tonight? All I know is the Packers-Eagles do. Who plays in college football tonight? Duke and NU. Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to know this? Duke and NU. Utah. Run that Eagles-Packers slip for Duke and Northwestern. Let's see if there's anything for Duke and Northwestern. So, I could do this Duke and Northwestern. Let's see. Northwestern. Anytime touchdown Barkley, that's a good bet. Happy football season, Zeke. Thank you, William. Happy football season, baby. Come on. No CFB in Indiana. Wow, that's brutal. I would kill myself if I couldn't bet on NFL or college football. Not actually, but that's tough. Where's Cam Porter yards? Here we go. So if you wanted to do a Northwestern Duke, you could do. Let's see what this builds to first. Anyone hit any crazy bets last night? Are you only streaming on TikTok and Twitter? Or do you do Twitch? Right now I'm on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm trying to stream on TikTok because I already streamed on YouTube and Twitch. 25x me one time. I mean, it's been more than one time. I got Polino over kicking points and the NU quarterback under passing. Okay. This world wouldn't be my playground. Interesting. Dude, this shit is so annoying. Illinois. Kelsey cost me hundreds. Yeah, Kelsey's kind of... I don't know, man. I would be seriously worried about Kelsey if I had him in fantasy. Seriously worried. Maybe it gets better when oh, I can't do Illinois because maybe it gets better when Marquise Brown is back because it opens it up even more. But I would definitely be kind of worried if I was betting on that game, dude. Or if I had him in fantasy, sorry. Okay, so if I wanted to take Malik under, Jordan Moore under, Cam Porter over. Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Cam Porter over, Jordan Moore under. Kelsey looked old. Yeah, I mean, he is old. And I'm already limited for the day. Sick. I'm playing this slip right here. NFL picks. Yeah, I'm getting into it. I just did some, but I'll show you what I've played. So I just played that, or posted that. I can't play it on this account. Zeke, thoughts on this slip for $20 Flex Friday? Haas over, Travis Hunter over, Isaiah Bond over, Hurts over. If you're taking Travis Hunter over, you may as well throw Shadura in there. And then Isaiah Bond, if you're taking him, you may as well throw Quinn in there. I don't know if that is a payout deflation, but they're so correlated. I mean, if Travis Hunter gets 120 yards receiving, Shadura's probably going over yards. Can you create a CFB NFL Flex 25X? Maybe. What's the NFL slip tonight? I'll show you. For the Packers, I think my favorite slip for that game is going to be this. I posted it on Twitter. It's going to be this. Jordan Love and Jaden Reed under. That's correlated. Then I took the Green Bay kicker under, and I took Barkley over attempts. That slip I posted with Sanders over makes it a 12X. Okay, Maze. Just run what you said then. I don't mind that. Jalen Hurts is probably not a good play, though, but... That should be green. Yeah, Colorado worst defense ever. Raiola. Yeah, I really want to play. I want to do a correlated slip for that, but do you think Devontae Smith gets over 60 receiving yards? I like his 5+ receptions, Noah. I'd play over 4.5 receptions. I think that's a little bit better than yards, but I do think he has a good game. Great call on Rice. Thank you. Is rush attempts more correlated than yards? Yes. 100% yes. Sleeping on Green Bay is all I hear. I mean, I ran a Green Bay support slip too, so it's got nothing to do with... I mean, I do think the Eagles cover, but it's got really nothing to do with that. Yes, I do think the Eagles cover, but... Green Bay receiver and quarterback under is because you think they will lose or win. I think that the Eagles are this slip is saying. I assume most people here know how football works, right? So, because I like Eagles money line spread, and people call me crazy. I don't think that's crazy. But if Saquon rushes the ball 20 times, what does that mean? It means the Eagles are running the clock a lot, and the Packers have less time with the ball because the Eagles are dominating possession, right? So if you tell me, dude, Saquon rushed the ball 23 times tonight, then I'd be like, okay, well, ain't no way Jordan Love's throwing for 300. Like, he just doesn't have enough time in the game. Football is a timed game. You have 48 minutes, 60 minutes, whatever it is, right? Saquon, if he rushes the ball 24 times, that is because the Packers are not touching the ball. So then I'm going to take Packers unders. Jordan Love, Jaden Reed, the kicker, okay? So every time that Green Bay has a 3-and-out and Saquon comes back and has like a 6-attempt drive, like, you know, like a 10-minute 6-attempt drive, okay, Eagles are really good at having these like long drives because Hurts just fucking QB sneaks everything on 3rd and 4th down. They have less time on the ball. Wouldn't that mean they'd be forced to throw? Yes, Chris, but I mean, that's assuming that they're down too. But you also have less time with the ball in general, okay? The more time that a team has the ball, the more yards they collect. A bunch of data tells us this. In this script, Jordan Love is going to be throwing the ball near the end of the game, more than likely. But it's just going to be, he doesn't have enough time in the game. What's good, Z? What's good, Jit? Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown. If it's plus money, yeah, I wouldn't play it if it's like a prize pick square. You posting a slip? Yeah, I have one on my Twitter right now if you go check it out. I'm talking about it right now. But everything's like, it's all about, this slip is just completely based on time. Okay? Like, let me try to find an example. Let's think. The first player that comes to my mind is like a Derrick Henry game. So let's go. Anthony Richardson go for 500 passing yards and rushing. I mean, this year, maybe. Hurts under PA would be good as well. Yes, it would be. So let's go to like Derrick Henry in 2022. When he had, like this game right here, 30 carries. They lost and he had 30 carries. Holy shit. So let's say right here, they won. He had 32 carries, okay? I guarantee you the quarterback on the other team, 150 yards, okay? They just could not get anything. Derrick Henry literally legit just, I mean, Malik Willis threw the ball fucking 10 times. But, possession. 35 minutes with the ball, okay? And then if you go look at, like, let's say another game where he had 30 carries, 19 to 10. This is probably a better game showing. Yeah. Oh, that's the other team. Matt Ryan threw for 243. That's a little high for Matt Ryan, but obviously this isn't going to hit every time. But let's say 28 carries versus Washington. Carson Wentz threw for 360. Dude, Carson Wentz, I used to think he was going to be insanely good. I used to think he was going to be the fucking GOAT. Here's another one. T-Law only threw for 200 yards when Derrick Henry had 30 carries. .28 carries. A-Rod only threw for 220. Devontae Smith or Terry McLaurin, full PPR. Devontae Smith, Louis. Yeah, if you guys have any start-sit questions, let me know. If you guys have any start-sit, let me look at this team, bruh. Let's go look at my sleeper leagues. So this league is a 250, 12-man, 2 flex. Is it too early to get likely off waivers? Yeah, you're going to have to wait. I got a Burrow Higgins stack. Breece Hall was my first pick. I got London, Rashee Rice, Jalen Waddle. On my bench, I got Braylon Allen to cuff with Breece. I have David Montgomery on my bench. So I could start David Montgomery over Javonte Williams. I did like a hero RB, so I like drafted Breece and then I just hammered wide receiver because you can start 4 in this league. Then in this league, I think I did 0 RB. Yeah, I have a Hurts, A.J. Brown stack. Then I got Marvin Harrison, Deebo Samuel, Terry McLaurin, George Kittle, and then my running backs. I didn't draft any until the 6th or 7th round. Was Zamir White, Chase Brown, Marshawn Lloyd, Trey Branson, Jalen Warren, Tyus Chandler. Got Pickens and Godwin in my flex. Okay, that's fine. I like that. Is it too Dark Horse in the building? What's up, Dark Horse? Destined to thrive. What up? Is there another game y'all want a stack for college football? Name a game. I got you. You think Duke gonna have less time in possession? Yeah, I just like Duke unders tonight. I think Jordan Moore unders really good. Heck no, Andrews just cooked. Dude, I don't know. Andrews was getting double teamed the whole night, it seemed. Like, I really don't even... It's hard for me to say, like, yeah, he's getting fried. Because they were just double teaming him the whole game. Got to do Colorado, Nebraska? Yeah, I have a Colorado stack, so let's do that one. Shador and Hunter, overs. Okay. Then I'm going to do their kicker, whatever that fucker's name is. Alejandro Mata, over. And then rush yards, I'm taking Nebraska's running back under. Okay? Ramir Johnson. You could do Emmett Johnson too. I think I did Ramir. Or I know I did Ramir. Texas versus Michigan, I'll show you that one too. So, where's the correlation in this, okay? This is saying if Shador throws for 325, 330, he's just airing that bitch out, right? Nebraska's going to have to play keep up with him. What Colorado's defense is awful, but what's the best defense? A really good offense, okay? If Colorado's just airing it out, Nebraska's going to have to play catch up with him. They can't afford to run the ball on 2nd and 10 and be worried about having to punt the ball back to Shador when he's just chucking up bombs all day, right? When he's scoring 50, you can't be risking it, trying to slow the game down and running it, because that's how you end up losing games. So you're playing to lose, not playing to win. Yes, I already have this slip. Dylan Raiola Gross. Yeah, he's pretty good. I thought he was going to go to Georgia. So, obviously, Travis Hunter is Shador Sanders' number 1 target. If Travis Hunter throws for 100, or receives for 120 yards, what do you want to say? Mostert or Najee, a better start. Let me see what I have. 1 second. But if Travis Hunter catches for 250 yards, or 200 yards, 250 is insane. They're going to be kicking the ball a lot, field goals, extra points from touchdowns. Shador's thrown for a lot, and then Nebraska's not going to run the ball. So you said Raheem or Najee? Raheem. I have Raheem Mostert higher this week. I don't know why they don't do tags on assists, because that's huge. Jacobs, Barkley, TD. Yep. Can never go wrong taking either of those guys. So that's going to be my Colorado-Nebraska slip. Someone said Texas, Michigan. I have not ran a Michigan side. I have run a Texas side with Donovan Edwards under, Quinn Ewers over, Isaiah Bond over, and then Texas's kicker over KP. That right there. Same script. Okay? You said James Cook, Mixon, CMC, Travis, Etienne, Pollard, Pacheco, Henry, Barkley, Jacobs, Montgomery, Kyron. Are we just naming like running backs? What are we doing? What the hell was that? McCall over 241.5. Honestly, I think I like NC State unders too. If I was to run a slip for that game, I've already ran a Tennessee side. I would do like, what's their running back's name now? Dylan Sampson. Dylan Sampson over. I wish I could get his attempts, but they don't post attempts for college football, which is so weird. I would do that. I do NC State. They're probably all the way at the bottom because it's 7:30. That I'm about to post this actually. Grayson McCall and Christian Watson receiving yards. Yeah, probably. I don't know, dude. I was talking about this last night. The Packers have the not the best, but just the deepest wide receiver room. Like they got a team full of sixes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like fucking going out to a high school bar when you were like 16, and like there's just no baddies there, but you got a hella options because they're all sixes, and you don't know which one you're finna take home. Don't worry though, I never went to a bar. All I did was sports bet. All I ever do is sports bet. Sports bet, and I just downloaded these 2Ks, so I'm a big 2K guy. So I just played this slip. I just played that slip that I'm showing you guys right now. If you're on the TikTok stream, I played Dylan Sampson over rush yards. Tennessee's running back. And then I did Grayson McCall under yards, Kevin Concepcion under yards, and then their NC State's kicker under. Eagles plus 3.5. Yeah, I mean, I like the Eagles to cover, but I don't know why you're taking plus. What's the NFL? Can you show the Eagles slip again? Yeah. Fuck. Eagles slip is right here. Jordan Love and Jaden Reed under yards. Saquon over attempts. Minus 3.5. I mean, yeah, Tyler. That's what I thought. Braden, less 6.5. What about SMU game tonight? I don't. Have they put up Preston? I can't play it because they don't have Preston Stone yards up. What you got for NFL? I just showed it. Josh Jacobs, anytime touchdown? Yup. Like that. I just missed it, bro, one last time. Ace, you're killing me, Smalls. Here you go, big dog. Bro, it's on his Twitter. Cook him, Ethan. Cook that fucking fraud. Who 4 people you most confident in? Are you going to stack tonight's game with any overs? Yeah, maybe. Curtis Samuel this week in 3 receptions. His line's 2.5. I'd definitely play that over. Who 4 people are you confident in the most? If you're talking about like what 4-man... honestly, that Tennessee one I just put out, I really like. I really like that Tennessee one I just did. Just upgraded to the year. Let's go, Noel. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah, guys, if you're not in my dub club, big dub club guy, this Sunday the prices are being raised. So if you join before Sunday night, you'll never have to pay the raised price. I don't like raise everyone's prices when I try to raise my price. It's if you're paying me $20, you're gonna pay me that forever. I'm not gonna raise your price. Okay? I look out for my guys. Who you got? I think Eagles covered tonight. Hopefully we have an SMU slip. I don't know. What slip do you come up with? I'm just joining. I'll show you. For the Eagles-Packers game, it's this one. That's the one I posted on my Twitter. Do I have a fantasy team? Yeah, I have 3. I have like $2,000 in fantasy leagues. I'm trying to hit that when I asked you what soup you confident in. I've been on a losing streak, but I'm going to join your dubs. Okay. Okay. Will Hurts pass over 241.5 yards? Yeah. What props am I liking? I like Barkley overs tonight. I think Barkley has a pretty good game. Like a very good game, honestly. That's probably like Rice was my favorite play last night, and he went insane. I think Barkley's my favorite play tonight. If I had to pick one. What do you think about SMU first half -7? Let me look. Dub Hub had his aura. Thank you, Cattell. How you doing? What do you think about Jaden Reed? I played him under. You think we get tackle props? I don't know. I played Jaden Reed unders. Do I think we'll get tackle and assist props on Prize Picks this year? I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I texted someone that I know, and they thought we would, but we haven't got him yet. So I joined the court for $20 a month. Now it's $40. Yeah, but you're not paying that unless you cancel your sub. No one pays me more than what they signed up for unless they cancel their sub, which at that point I can't help you. So the question was, do I like SMU -7 first half? Not really. No, I wouldn't play that. Luke Musgrave, yep, I'm fine with that. I think he has a good game. Whose pass yard do you like? I'd prefer Jalen Hurts overs and Jordan Love unders. But I prefer Jordan Love under the most because I think Saquon has a good game. So it's going to be less passing for Jordan Love because he's going to have less time with the ball. Ask me any start-sit questions if you have any, fellas. Anything. Do you think Jacobs gets 25 receiving yards? I honestly have not looked at his receiving yards, so I can't answer that truthfully. Jalen Hurts rush plus reception yards. That's not even a play. You mean like pass plus rush? Again, I think Saquon has a good game, so I wouldn't want to support. Evan Adams, Waddle start too. You're starting Adams, and it's probably Evans. Out of that, I guess I'd bench Waddle, which is crazy. Yo, Zeke got 2. Okay, where are you streaming at? Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. AJ Brown yards. I'd prefer Devontae Smith today. Starting James Conner or JSN in PPR. Lockett might be out. If Lockett's out, you're starting JSN. But you said James Conner. So let's say Lockett's in. James Conner or JSN. It's probably James Conner. Let me check. QB, Caleb Williams or Tua. Oh, hold up. Williams is Caleb, obviously. Flex, Terry, Ford, Dell. It's Terry McLaurin. And Dell's Tank Dell. Jerome Ford is Ford. PPR. Okay, yeah. So let me answer the first one first. James Conner or JSN in full PPR. So James Conner. Yeah, if Lockett's out, start JSN, but I'd have James Conner in there for now. Then you said Williams or Tua. Holy shit, I can't spell. Williams, Tua. I'd start Tua. And then Terry, Ford, or Dell. Okay. Am I picking one of those two for flex, Terry, Ford, or Dell? Am I like telling you who to sit? Under 26.5, alt at half. Yeah, I like that, Will. I do like that. Are you picking, can I only pick one of your flexes? Panda? Or am I telling you who to sit? One pick out of the 3, okay. So, God, they are like all the exact same fucking. I'm gonna say I would not pick Tank Dell just because I'd want to see what the split's gonna be. So I'm gonna go that. When the fuck you go live? 40 minutes ago. I'm not gonna say Tank Dell because I don't know that for sure. It's between Terry and Ford. I'd probably lean Terry. But if I thought that I had a good chance to beat my opponent, I'd play Ford. Because I think Ford's safer. But Terry, I think, scores more. On average. But, like, obviously I think Ford is safer. Moneyline play who? Eagles. Should I have drafted AJ Brown and Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson. What about Florida International slip? There's no way that they have Florida International props up. There's just no way. Yeah, they don't. Should I take Duke's running back under yards, bro? When I played Duke, I played Malik Murphy and Jordan Moore under. Duke's, I think that's, I don't really have a lean there. Eagles, why? I think the Eagles are a much better team. And I'm really excited to see Saquon play with them. It's the Packets. I don't know. The Packets is a crazy name, though. Thanks, good. I was leaning that way, too. It helps have another perspective on it. Nice. Yeah, guys, drop me any start sits. I love answering fucking start sits, dude. I love answering start sits. Brian Thomas Jr. or Jaden Reed. Let's see. Williams or Stevenson for RB2. Is that Javonte Williams? You said Jaden Reed or Brian Thomas. Jaden Reed. You got in the new 2K? Yeah, Blake, I just bought it last night. I'd play Javonte, I think. User 824. Javonte. I'd play Javonte. I mean, dude, they're going to be down, so Stevenson's going to catch a lot. If it's full PPR, I'd play Stevenson. If it's half, I'd play Javonte. Start Kirk, Ayuk, or Jerome Ford. The fuck? Why the hell is that even? Oh, wow, that actually is closer than I thought. Waddle or JSN? Waddle, please. What the hell kind of question is that? You panicking on Andrews? You think I think Andrews is not going to have that bad of a game the rest of the year. I'd panic on Travis. Will Saquon rush for more than 67 yards? I think so. So let's start Malik Neighbors over Drake London? Hell no. Hell no. Benched worthy for Javonte last night? Wow, that blows. Hell no, do not start Malik over Drake London. What the fuck? So you said Kirk, Ayuk, or Jerome Ford? I mean, dude, Ayuk's going to get that Sauce Gardner. Just absolute clamps. I'd play Christian Kirk. If it's full PPR, I'd play Christian Kirk. I mean, he's going to play Miami. He's going to have the... Jacksonville's going to pass a lot. It's going to be a high-scoring environment. And Ayuk's going to be guarded by Sauce, so I wouldn't want to play that. Deebo moves around too much. How much fab would you spend on Likely? Who's your tight end? I think Likely's going to be very good this year, but obviously not going to be that good. But Likely's going to play like their fucking X. You have Andrews. I'd let your teammates, I'd let your league spend their fab then. Thoughts on Andrews? He got double teamed last night. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Made it on the For You page. So legit. Let's go. Go Birds. Yep, I think the Eagles win tonight. Andrews was just getting doubled last night, so I really don't think that it's a huge deal. I mean, I was low on him this year, but it's not the biggest deal to my opinion. Thoughts on Zay Flowers? In fantasy, it's going to be an above average player, nothing crazy. I'd be really worried. Not really worried, but that was one of the best environments Zay Flowers is going to get this year. Just talking about being down the whole game, okay? And he did not have an amazing game. Of course, the Chiefs' defense is really good, but the Ravens are going to run the ball a fuck ton when they're up because they have Derrick Henry. Kept Zay at flex, and I feel like Jaden Reed about to go crazy tonight. I'd probably would have started Zay over Jaden Reed. Start Tank, Palmer, Thomas Jr., or McConkey. Tank easy. Aaron Rodgers or Brock Purdy? Brock Purdy. Aaron Rodgers. Brock Purdy, easy. Keep Musgrave or get Likely. I would 100% get Likely if I could. But like I wouldn't like drop like a bunch of fab on him because I don't think it's that big of a difference. He should have had a ton and 11 receptions if it wasn't for the flags. Lamar missed him so bad, dude. Thoughts on Cortland Sutton with Bo Nix? I think Cortland Sutton's gonna be very good this year. Burrow or Richardson and Cowboys D or 49ers. Okay, so I'm starting AR. Cowboys D or 49ers. Cowboys play the Browns. Niners play the Jets. Cowboys are two terrible options. I'd play the Cowboys, though. Taking the under on today's game, I think that's a good bet. Thoughts on Cortland Sutton with Bo Nix? I think Bo Nix is going to be really good this year, so I like Cortland Sutton. You said you're taking the under. I like that. Yeah, about Likely, I would not spend a lot of fab on him, but I do think that he's going to be really good this year. Like, he was playing so many snaps. Anytime touchdown slip. I do more of like the correlation slips on Prize Picks and Underdog. I don't have anything that. Terry or Pittman? Pittman. I imagine. Let me just make sure, but it's got to be Pittman in that environment. Yeah, Pittman. Pittman. Seems like they're going to use that two tight end bunch damn near every game. Yeah, I mean, Likely's their best receiver besides Zay. Like, who would you rather have out there, Rashad Bateman or Isaiah Likely? Likely's a better receiver than Zay. I mean, than fucking Rashad Bateman. With the AR stack. Yeah, I definitely Pittman than if you had the AR stack, but I think Pittman's just better. And Devontae Smith over 4.5 receptions. That's another good bet. I played that. I like that too. Do you think Rashad Wright will have the same or better year than last year? No, he's gonna have a worse year, 100%. I have faded Rashad Wright hard this year. What are the slips for today? Here's the Eagles slip I played. Right there. Brown over Dubs over Barkley 2+ reception, Hurts 200+, Love 200+, Lockett. Okay. Do I start Jordan Love or Kyler? Put a Lamar in stop shit was cold. Love over 240. Con I'm starting Kyler. Yeah, you start Kyler every week. Kyler's like a top 5 quarterback for fantasy. You start Kyler every week. Drop slips. How many yards for LeBron James? He's probably gonna get like 23. What are the slips for today? Drop slips. I've dropped a bunch of slips today. I have more Kobe, but right now we're in that fantasy groove. Ask me your start sit. Waiver advice, let me know. Should I start Ayuk? I mean, who's it between? That does not help me. If you're in a 32-man league, then yeah, start Ayuk. But like, I gotta know the start sit, but who is between. I won 100 yesterday on live betting. What's your opinion on live betting in the NFL? It can be really, really good if you know what you're doing. Live betting can be very strong. I had Eagles today. Me too, Sauce. But live betting can be really good. Streaming defense the best option based off matchups? Yes. Terry or Kirk? Kirk. Streaming defenses, though, is what I would do every time. I just try to get the team that's facing the Patriots. I got Ayuk starting over Tank. I would start Ayuk over Tank as well. I've been telling you for weeks, so I know you solid. Appreciate that, Kobe. I have Seahawks for week 1 and 2. Yeah. Seahawks play Denver. I don't know who to play week 2, but yeah, Denver's good. Bengals D this week, great stream option. Yeah. Bengals is probably the best defense this week. Patriots, second half unders. LOL fed last year. Yeah, we hit 220 on that. Do I have any CFB plays? Yes. College football. My favorite one so far was this one. I'll show you. It was Duke unders. No. It wasn't Duke unders. It was NC State unders. I liked playing Samson over yards. And then I did NC State. I did McCall under yards, Conception under yards, and then under kicking points. Okay. Keep trade after week 1 or trade now, Koopa, when I already have. Keep or trade after week 1. Or trade now, Cup, when I already have Puka 2. They're probably both going to have really good week this week, so I'd wait till after this week and then try to trade, because I would not want both all year. Barkley over 2.5 receptions, I don't love that. Start Kenneth Walker or Ayuk in the flex. Let me see. I think it's going to be Kenneth. Yeah, Kenneth. I'd start K-Dub. They play Denver week 1, Patriots week 2. Oh, that's an amazing stream then. Pittman or Kirk? Pittman. Dotson, 2 receptions. Cup fell so far down to me I couldn't pass him even Pooh. That's probably a good thing. I don't like this NFL game. Okay. Austin, you see this slip I just showed you. Dotson, 2 receptions. He might get that. I don't know. I really just think Barkley's going to have like 20 attempts tonight. Like, I really think it's just going to be a Barkley day. Start Watson or Jameson Williams. God, that is that's close, I think. It might be J-Mo, though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong. Hold up. Watson or J-Mo. I'd go J-Mo. Jameson Williams. I'll donate if you answer, gang. Would you ask me? Baguette? I don't even see you ask me anything. Are Texans underdogs going into Indy? No. DJ Moore, McLaurin, or Kirk in PPR flex? DJ Moore, McLaurin, or Kirk? DJ Moore. Would you trade Laporta, Olave, and Sutton for Amon-Ra and DJ Moore? I have no backup tight end. So would I trade Olave and Sutton for Amon-Ra and DJ Moore plus Laporta? for the Sutton side. So you're trading. Who can you get off waivers for your tight end, Maget? That's the real question. Because I do think that I would do that trade if I could get someone good out of waivers. Like, even just decent. Like, how many wide receivers can you start? Is it PPR? I got a couple questions for you. We've had 3 RVs in 3 years. Why did you fade Malik Murphy and Jordan Moore? I just like their unders today. You should do UVA over Wake Forest running back over yards. That makes no sense. Ingram or Ridley full PPR? Let me check. Yeah, Maget, like, tell me if it's PPR. Tell me how many you can start, how many people are in your league, and I can help you, okay? Ingram or Ridley full PPR flex? Ingram, Ridley. Ingram. I'd probably go Ridley, but that's close. Zamir White or Zach Moss, RB2 PPR. Zamir White. 10 man. I don't know about that. 2 flex. Okay. Zamir White. Hold on. Let me answer this. Zamir White or Zach Moss? It's got to be Zamir White. I would imagine. Has to be. Yeah, Zamir White. Zamir White easily. Tua or Goff this week? Tua. Would you trade away Kupp and Dalton Schultz for Evans and Fryermuth? No. Oh, you have Puka too, though? No, I still wouldn't. You're trading away the worst receiver. You're trading away the better receiver and the better tight end. That makes no sense, though. Even if you have Puka. Cade Otton on waivers. Pat Fryermuth too. Pat Fryermuth's going to suck this year. 10-man league. Because it's a 10-man league, having Laporta is actually pretty good. And you have 2 flex. Miguel, I wouldn't do that. If you could take Sutton out of the deal, I'd do it. If you could take Sutton out of the deal, I would do it. I mean, Sutton's not the biggest thing either, but Cade Otton, Pat Fryermuth, Conklin. I don't know. Those are some really bad options. You know, if you were like, oh, there's... I mean, let me think of a decent tight end. If you were like, oh, there's Schultz on waivers, there's Njoku. I mean, Njoku would never be on waivers, but... Is Sutton really that big an asset he sits for me? No, he's really not. What's better for the chalkboard promo? Jacobs over 49 rush or Hurts over 24 rush? Probably Jacobs. Thoughts on the Rutherford and Hank King overs? I played that August. Miguel, that's a really close... The current trade with has Andrews and Schultz. Try to get Schultz in the deal. Yes. Say, I'm only including Sutton if I get Schultz back. I mean, obviously try to get Andrews, but I doubt it goes for that. And then you're fine. Because having Amon-Ra... So, like... Here's what I'm looking at is, like... Let me go back to your trade. Amon-Ra is much better than Olave, and DJ Moore's much better than Sutton. And you're having to give up Laporta for it. I would try to get Schultz back. Question. What up, Justin? Duke or Northwestern? Northwestern. A.J. Brown for 70 plus 72.5 yards. I don't know if I like A.J. Brown tonight. Kinda. I don't know. I mean, my favorite read is Barkley. Start Sutton or Kirk week 1 Kirk. I would start Christian Kirk. Devontae Smith over 59 yards. I like his over 4.5 receptions. Ayuk or Mike Montgomery. That heavily depends on whether Jameer is going to play or not. But assuming Jameer plays, I would definitely start Ayuk. Packers minus 12 plus 560. You got to be a Packers fan. Keenan Allen or Jaden Reed at my flex. Keenan Allen. I have more thoughts on the Bears receivers for fantasy in general. I really like the Bears receivers this year. Barkley for plus 67. Yes, I like that. I feel like Montgomery gets an end zone. He probably does. Assuming Neighbors has a big week against Vikings, do you think I sell him high? No. And obviously, I'd always try to sell high, so I don't want to say no. Do I drop Algier for Mason? No. What's one team to win this week? I mean, obviously the Bengals are the easy one. If you're talking about like for Survivor, Bengals are really easy to pick. Saints, Bears, under 50. Yup. Someone said, "Oh, talking about selling high." I always try to sell high, but I also think Malik Neighbors is gonna be pretty good this year. But yeah, if you can sell them like high and get like a Drake London for Malik Neighbors, I would do that. Yes, I agree. Philly has too much offense for the Packers to keep up, probably. That's not a hot take at all, I would say. Not at all. Guys, remember, if you're wanting to see my Packers-Eagles slip, it's on my Twitter. I can't show it on here. I'm going to get banned off TikTok. Just go to my Twitter. You'll see it. And if you want all my plays for tonight, for the rest of the college football slate, for NFL, everything, there's a 7-day free trial in my bio. If you just go click that, you can get everything for free. Zay Flowers rest of the season. I'm kind of low on Zay Flowers compared to the average. Backup running backs Warner Benson. I'd rather have Warner. Banned for showing bets. Yeah, like you can't have like betting stuff on your screen. Or like people get banned off TikTok Live. So I try not to show any betting stuff. Deontay Johnson versus New Orleans or Ayuk versus Jets. I think it's Ayuk, but let me see. That's close for sure, because I do like Deontay this year. Deontay, yeah, Ayuk. Keon Coleman or Jaden Reed flex, it's gotta be Reed. Starting Keon Coleman week 1 is wild. Jaden Reed. My buddy got banned for saying wager. Yeah, like you can't say anything like that. Who would you target in a trade with Zay Flowers? And I was gonna sell him after this weekend. T. Higgins or Najee Harris. T. Higgins. AJ Brown, 2 TDs, and Jordan Love rushing TDs a lot. I don't agree with that. And guys, make sure you follow. There's a little button up here. Make sure you guys just follow my account, okay? If you're on TikTok. Taysom Hill and Romeo Dubs in the flex. It's gotta be fucking Romeo. Like, yeah, Romeo, no doubt. Who would I target in a trade for Zay Flowers? Do you need a receiver back? Right, I'm assuming you're talking about getting a receiver back. Could you drop another 10x? What's your average amount of slips you post in the Duck Club? During football, I'll probably post 25 slips a weekend. Just correlation. That's what I did all last year, and that's how I made like $300,000 last year betting on sports or betting on NFL. Where's that one dude that was asking me about? I have Brees and Gibbs, so yeah, wow, your team is fucking stacked. Najee Harris or DeAndre Swift? DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift's way better in fantasy this year. Okay, I answered that. Can you drop another 10x? Yeah. Proof of 300K. Just go on my Twitter. It's all there. If you're asking for like my Pickett, it's on multiple accounts, so I can't show you. My Pickett only has my this account, which is limited to $5. $300,000. Yeah, it's because they patched. It's because last year you could do correlation, like insane. So I just hammered that every weekend. I think I was withdrawing like $10,000 every weekend from Underdog before they limited that account. Dude got Brees and Gibbs in a 4-man league. Yeah, Brees and Gibbs is kind of crazy. And he has Laporta and Olave. That's an insane team. Jordan Love or AR? AR easily. Gibbs and Kyron in my stack. Yeah, I mean, Kyron I'm kind of worried about, but Jordan Love or AR easily. Yeah, I can't believe he has Brees and Gibbs. That's kind of crazy. Tim-Man Lee, Gibbs fell to me. My league mates were scared of Hammy. That's dumb, but shit, good for you. Good for you, twin. Got Corum just in case. Yeah, I have Corum in a couple leagues. Start 2, bench 1. Shakir, Pickens, Higgins. Start Higgins. Start Pickens, sit Shakir. Let me make sure, but that's my initial guess. Yeah, what I said is right. Sit Shakir. Not the PS5 in the back. Can y'all hear that? Grab Dubs off waivers with Love at quarterback. Yep. I got Murray, Brees, Gibbs, Olave, Waddle, Laporta, Zay, Neighbors, and Bengals, Dean, and 10-man PPR. Bruh, I need to join your league next year. Am I leaving money on the table not following these CFB slips? I don't watch it all. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing ever. Who cares if you don't watch it? I've been on women's tennis. I don't watch that shit. Tez Johnson going to go off versus Boise State. And, the one quarter he plays, yeah. Dude might play one quarter, though. Want to rate my 14-man league? Yeah. I'd rather just do start sit, but whatever. Whatever you suckers want. What the word on this? Jalen Hurts, I don't think I like his over passing yards. JSN or Deontay Johnson flex? Deontay Johnson, unless Tyler Lockett's out. Then I'd say JSN. 14-man league, Hurts, Pacheco, K9, AJ Brown, Pickens, Komet, Higgins, Aubrey. That's a very good team. That is a very good team. Very good team. Pickens or Jalen Warren at flex? Pickens. No, Ethan, they have not posted SMU quarterback's regular line. Nothing for SMU. Georgia Tech versus Syracuse going to be a shootout? Probably not, no. Deontay Johnson or Devontae Smith? Devontae Smith. Dubs to score a touchdown? Maybe. What are your favorite NFL plays for tonight? Barkley overs. Anything supporting Saquon? Luke Musgrave over under 25.5 receiving yards. Over. I think I'm going Barkley over rushing. Think he will score? Probably. What are your... I answered that. Yes, Sellers. Berkeley over. Thoughts on Travis Hunter for Heisman? I mean, if he keeps doing what the fuck he's been doing, fuck it, yeah. I don't see how he plays every single snap, every single game. Like, it actually makes no sense. It's wild, honestly. Eagles -2 over 40 for Barkley and over 40 yards AJ Brown. I just take out AJ Brown. Doing that dominant both sides, how could you not? Yeah, I don't, dude. How does he play 75 snaps, 80 snaps, 90 snaps a game? Like, it actually makes no sense how he does that. It's wild. Sub Tate, thank you for the heart and the roses, but I have no idea what those do. What do those do? Anyone know what those do? Rate the team, bro. Send me your team. Send me your team. Gifts like money? What? That's sick. Appreciate that, bro. 12-man PPR. Caleb Williams, Justin Jefferson, Marvin Harrison. Holy shit, this team is good. Devon A-Chain, David Montgomery, Laporta, Flowers, Bench, Worthy, Warren, and Brian Thompson Jr. That is an insane team. I absolutely love that team. I really like A-Chain this year. JJ Marv, Laporta is a really good duo around A-Chain. Then you got Demo at the back of your draft. And then I absolutely love Brian Thomas this year. Like, I love Brian Thomas. So I wouldn't be shocked if Brian Thomas is starting over Zay Flowers soon. That's a great team. Damn, he sent more roses. That's sick, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. I wish it would tell me, like, what that... I'm about to just... Uh, 12-man, Love, Barkley, A-Chain, Cup, Puka, Kirk, Swift, Schultz, Sutton, Dubs, Jets. That's really good, too. Jordan Love, Saquon, A-Chain, Cup, Puka, Christian Kirk, DeAndre Swift. Yeah, that's solid. I would try to get rid of... Dude, honestly, if I were you, I might get rid of Puka. I would trade Puka for, like, someone that was drafted around him because he's probably going to be a lot easier to sell. So, like, if you could trade Puka for, like, Garrett Wilson, I would definitely do that. Jay Jettas, yep. If you could trade Puka for Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, someone like that, that's solid. Subtate, thank you for all the roses, bro. Singletary, Montgomery. What to do with Andrews? Definitely don't trade him. You gotta wait. You gotta hold him now. 10-man, Josh Allen, Devon A-Chain, Gus Edwards, Tyreek Hill, Marvin Harrison, Devontae Smith. Do you start Hurts or Kyler? Hurts. Do you have pairs for chalkboard slips, bro? I haven't looked on chalkboard yet, no. $12-man. Bijan, A-Chain, Amon-Ra, A.J. Brown, McBride, Devontae, Deontay, Stroud, Bijan, A-Chain. Holy dude, that's not a 12-man team. That is not a 12-man team. You have Bijan, Amon-Ra, A.J. Brown, Devontae, and dude, you have 6 picks inside the top 20. How is that a 12-man team? Bijan was a top 20 pick. A-Chain was a top 20 pick. Amon-Ra was a top 20 pick. A.J. Brown was a top 20 pick. Devontae Adams was a top 20 pick. How do you have 6 top 20 picks in a 12-man league? No, he's saying it's a 12-man, Ethan. Devontae Smith, 50 plus 59. I like over 4.5 receptions. Jordan Love, over 250 passing. I wouldn't play that. What's your team had cover with Puka? I think Puka's going to have a better year, Blankenship. I'm just saying, I would think it's going to be a lot easier for you to sell Puka. You know? Like, if it was like trade Puka for Garrett Wilson or trade Kupp for Debo, I'd rather trade Puka for Garrett Wilson and keep Kupp. He's capping, ain't nowhere in hell. Yeah, that's a wild team. They were drafting QB round 1. Oh, okay. Start, sit, Pittman and Marvin Harrison. I have Anthony Richardson. Start Marvin Harrison. Watson or Swift, PPR. Watson. Oh, I'm thinking running backs. Christian Watson or DeAndre Swift. God, that took me a second. I was like, what running back is Watson? Watson or Swift, PPR. Swift, easily. Jalen Warner, Jerome Ford, week 1, Jerome Ford, easily. That's true. Cut probably best of A-tier receivers versus S-tier being comparable. Exactly, Blankenship. Khalil Mack or Gino Ortega? Khalil Mack. Give me one night with Khalil Mack and, oh my God. I'm out. He's putting my ass to sleep. Thank you. You're welcome, C-Post. Yeah, start, sit, anything. Who's my lock tonight? Saquon, over yards. You guys have start, sit. Any questions, let me know. Give me all your fantasy questions. Question, hit me, Elzar. Can you answer my question, please? I mean, you got to ask it. JSN or DJ Moore? DJ Moore. Not even close. Not even close, brother. 10-man main league. Allen, A-Chain, JT, CD, Mar. Bro, I got to get in your leagues. Holy shit. He's talking about DJ Moore on the bench. I've already asked it 3 times. Okay, ask it one more time. It's not showing up. Where have you asked me a question, Charles? Charles, I haven't seen you type in my chat once. You think Brown going to have more than 12.5 yards in the first quarter? I don't know. Thoughts on Jalen Hurts over under 242.5 yards tonight? I don't know. I think that's a really sharp line. I really like Saquon over, so it's close. Like, I think that's a sharp line. Bro, what? Charles, just ask the fucking question again, dude. Quit crying. Holy shit. Amari Cooper, Tyler Spears, and Samir White at flex. I'd start Amari Cooper. Jordan Love or Anthony Richardson? Anthony Richardson. Falcons or Steelers? Falcons, sorry. Falcons probably cover. Like, I play like Falcons minus 3.5. Which 3 do I start? Marvin Harrison, Debo, Waddle, Higgins, Metcalf, Pittman, Godwin. Okay. You said Marvin Harrison, Debo, Waddle, Higgins, Metcalf, Pittman, Godwin. I'd start Marvin Harrison, Debo, and Pittman. Marvin Harrison, Debo, and Pittman. Who you got winning packs for Eagles? Eagles. Dude, this Charles guy hasn't even asked this fucking question yet after crying. Who you got in the UVA Wake Forest slip? I haven't played it yet, Ethan. I haven't done that. Would you trade Mixon, Devontae Smith, and Kyler for Hurts and CD? Are you saying Mixon or Devontae Smith? Start Devontae Smith over Deontay Johnson. Bucks or Washington? Washington. 3 for 2. I wouldn't do that, Garrett. I would not do that. You like Quinn Ewers, Isaiah Bond combo? Yes, August. I wouldn't do that, Garrett. Unless you're like not starting Mixon for some reason. Like if you're playing like a weird league, like you start 1 running back, 2 wide receivers. Still have Josh Jacobs and ETN. I think about that a lot more than. Look up Bet360 News for what? Panthers, Saints, Saints. What are your picks for tonight? Saquon overs. Eagles to cover. And then I have some correlation slips that you can check out on my Twitter, PropGeekSeat. You don't trust Baker or Bucks? I just think, I mean, I got to pick one underdog, and I like the Commanders this week. Wow, Blankenship, I didn't know that. I haven't heard about that. I've not heard about that. Good up, I just got the nerdy. Wow. Saquon, Tud, Love 250, AJ 100 plus, and Jacobs Tud. Okay. Start Lawrence or Rodgers week 1. T-Law. T-Law, not even close. T-Law's going to have a really good game this week. T-Law should have a very nice start. He's gonna have to throw the ball a fuck ton versus Miami. Murray or Purdy? Murray. Kyler Murray, no doubt. Start Dan Marino or Peyton Manning week 1. Dan Marino. He's got a really good matchup this week. Okay. So, I've showed you guys like 8 slips I've made. I might post a couple on Twitter. If you guys are on the TikTok live right now, follow me on Twitter. I'm going to post some plays. If you're wanting all my plays, just use the free trial in my bio. It'll get you 7 days free. You can get access to almost every single college football play that I've posted. Every single NFL game I've posted. We are one of the most profitable premiums out. Been profitable 29 of the last 31 months or whatever the number is at this point. I can't even remember. I'm going to wrap up the stream. Make sure you guys follow, turn on notifications so you can keep joining. and I'll host one of these tomorrow for college football, and then I'll have start sit Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Come in here, ask me any other questions you need. Appreciate all the love in the live today. It was awesome. Wow, the live's popping off right as I say I'm about to end the stream. We just had like 20 people join. That's wild. Yeah, so follow, turn notifications, posting more plays on my Twitter. All my plays you can find for free in the free trial. Start sit 10 a.m. Eastern. Someone said Jaden Reed over 3.5 receptions for anytime touchdown, level 1.5 passing touchdowns. Just play Barkley yards, dude. Just play Barkley yards. Little Barkley yards. Eagles minus 3.5. Lock it in. I'll catch y'all boys on the next stream. Thank you very much.